Alright, hey guys, we're here at 24 Road Starbucks hanging out, and I did want to take a quick minute to do a little bit of a recap of the message from Sunday. The reason why we're doing this is so that we can have this as a point of reference for your cell group. If you didn't attend the service on Sunday, that you'll still be able to be informed on what we were talking about, be able to be a part of the discussion. So on Sunday, we talked about John chapter 4. It's a story where Jesus interacts with the Samaritan woman at the well of Jacob, and it's really interesting because Jesus, he has a way of defying social norms, and he has a real way of just kind of transcending the boundaries that people had for the culture of the day. And he begins to talk with this woman who Samaritans and Jews, as it says in John 4:10, they have no dealings with one another. They don't interact because there's the Jewish people in their culture of that time. They felt as though the Samaritans were unclean. But Jesus goes ahead and he starts to talk to the woman. He begins to engage her in conversation. And through peeling back layers of getting to know her more and more, and through the layers of the story, he's able to reveal the truth of the gospel and the truth of who he is as the Son of God. And so kind of what we take from that is the fact that he initiates conversation with somebody who's on the outside looking in from a faith perspective. And he goes ahead and he enters the fray of awkwardness so that he can get to the heart of this woman and get the chance to proclaim the gospel to her. And so for us in our lives, I wonder how often do we kind of just keep our head down, keep moving forward with our lives, and not really take an opportunity to interact with the people that are here on a daily basis that we see and that we go along past in our daily lives. So we did want to say that if there was a main point that we could take away, it would be that a follower of Jesus plants seed that over time produces gospel fruit. So if you remember that, as we discuss how in your life, can you be interacting with people, planting seeds of the gospel in their hearts that would one day maybe over time end in gospel fruit being reaped in their lives. So we have a few questions that you want to focus on in your cell groups, and I'm going to go ahead and read those questions. They're going to be up here on the screen for you as well to follow along with. The first one is, why do you think it's so hard for believers, or more specifically you yourself, why do you think it's so hard for you to share your faith? That's the first one. And the second one is this: how has one of your relationships produced gospel fruit over time? And finally, the last one is there someone that God has currently put in your path that you feel compelled to share your faith with? Who is it, and how do you think you should move forward? We also want you to, at the end of this discussion, pray for the people that are on your hearts with your cell group and go before the Lord on their behalf. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a great week.